primer to dry for 2 hours and start working with the texture. For the texture, we will dilute the dry plaster with water. You will also need a palette knife. When mixing the texture, always pour in water first and then plaster. If you do the opposite, lumps will form. Stir well and add more plaster and sew portion by portion. We mix the texture until the dough is as thick as bread, so that you can create shapes from the texture. So now we need water in a glass, a flat brush, a small spatula in the shape of a shovel. We will apply texture to the canvas. Take some amount of texture and just put it like this on the place where the lizard's head is. You can tap it a little so that the air comes out of the texture, so that it does not crack later. Lightly patting the texture like this, we form the head. Now I put the texture on the body and on the neck. We take enough texture on the spatula and apply it. Form the volume of the lizard's body. We create volume roundness. We do not need to do it perfectly now. We will also work on the shape with a brush. We continue and form the tail. For the tail, I took a sharp palette knife and applied the texture. And now I smooth it out with a flat palette knife. Now we block out the texture with a wet brush. Take a flat brush, dip it in water, shake it and start smoothing the texture as I showed you. In this way, we eliminate all the grooves and cracks that appear. Work with the brush so that the texture is smooth. If you have a hole like this, it is air. Then you need to knock a little in this place. Let the air out. Here I notice there is a crack on the side. This is the place where the texture is connected. I wet the palette knife in water and smooth the texture with it so that these parts are connected together. Now, using the brush, I remove all the cracks and folds that have appeared. Pay attention to the direction of the brush. Move it in the direction opposite to the crack. Take a cotton swab and carefully collect water around the lizard. Do it carefully and do not damage the texture.